Hello, welcome to this week's episode of TNN. We are your hosts, Dana and Chelsea. This week we have an important question: correct way to cut a sandwich. Let's hear what you want.
The correct way to cut a sandwich is either middle or diagonal. I do like a diagonal because it's just cuter. And you put a little stick in it with like a pickle on top. Yeah. But
down the middle.
Why?
Middle top crust, middle bottom crust?
Yeah.
The only right way to cut a sandwich. Corner to corner, corner to corner, leaving you with 4 triangles, minimum crust exposure, maximum tasty bites throughout the sandwich experience.
Why?
Because it's just easier.
What's the correct way to cut a sandwich? It depends on the sandwich, doesn't it?
Diagonal.
No. Well, sometimes. If it's a sub, cut it in half, middle. If it's on sandwich bread, cut it on the diagonal. Grilled cheese is so much better on a diagonal cut, and you all know it to be true too.
Diagonal. Because it just cuts diagonal, I guess.
Okay, I don't care how you cut a sandwich. Like, you could cut it down the middle, you could cut it diagonally. I do not care. But the thing I do care about, so here's your sandwich bread, right? The way that my mother cuts sandwiches, because she is a psychopath, is she will cut sandwiches like this. So it's not entirely diagonal, it's not entirely cut down the middle. She needs to be institutionalized, y'all.
The correct way to cut a sandwich is like triangles. Diagonal. Diagonal? Yes. Why? Because it's just like, this is the easiest way to eat a sandwich, and
Whatever way looks more delicious to you, but I don't know why cutting it corner to corner looks like there's more sandwich. So I think that way.
Diagonal.
why?
Because that's how it should be.
definitely diagonally, so you have like 2 triangles, because it's more fun to eat that way.
To cut it? Like triangle shapes?
Diagonal?
Diagonal?
Triangles. Raise it if you think you need to cut it on a diagonal. Just big triangle. And what about horizontal? Rectangle.
I don't even call myself.
Or vertical. Or in squares. No.
If it's just like a regular sliced bread sandwich, then diagonal. If you're talking about like a sub sandwich, then I like cutting 4s.
For me, it's like you just cut like this.
Vertically? I disagree. I think diagonal. That's the only way to go for me.
Diagonally.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I think that there's 2 ways to correctly cut a sandwich. Okay, well, there's 3 ways. The first way is you don't cut it and then you just eat the whole thing. The second way is you can be fancy and cut it on the diagonal. My son Ben, he loves the diagonal sandwich. He calls it the fancy sandwich. And then you have like cut down the middle, you know, like cut down the middle. Not fancy, but it works. So those are my 3 ways. Bring your library books back. Thank you.
Diagonal because you get 2 sandwiches at once.
Well, if you cut it middle, you do too.
It's better diagonal.
I think that the correct way to cut a sandwich is not at all, because it's a sandwich, so they are not supposed to cut a sandwich.
I think the correct way to cut a sandwich is down the middle.
A diagonal is the obvious only way to cut a sandwich. Anyone else is a sociopath.
Correct way to cut the sandwich is middle, because you can easily put it together if you put Nutella in the middle.
The correct way to cut a sandwich is anyway, because you're just going to eat it anyway.
In the middle.
Why?
It's just a normal thing to do. Like, who would do it diagonal?
I do. For this week's game, we have some frame games. See if you can guess the word or phrase based on the picture on the screen. Can you be the first to guess the meaning? And I'm here with Ms. Ruth to get to know her a little better. Ms. Ruth, are you ready to get started?
Guess so. English, I teach creative writing, a little bit of reading, anime class.
How long have you been here at Trainer?
Oh, this is my 4th year here at Trainer.
What is your favorite food?
Any and all. Depends. I love my husband's Tia's tamales. We only get them on Christmas and Easter. They're like my favorite.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have my one little doggy, Guinness. He's a little bitty Aussie, and he is just full of it. He learned.
What is your best advice for Trainer students?
Work hard, guys. I know sometimes it gets tiring and stressful, but you got to give it your best. If you guys give it your best, you can do anything.
Finally, our most important question, what is the correct way to cut a sandwich and why?
Like I say, it depends on the sandwich. Grilled cheese, got to be a diagonal. Now, peanut butter, jelly, things like that, then it's straight down the middle.
Thank you for letting us get to know you a little better. Go Vikings! House Point Challenge is still going on. Last week, Mahalo and C-Day Gratitude for the first time this year, did they hold on to the top spot this week? If you want to see your house in the top spot, you can still donate in the coin wars today. And as always, keep showing Viking 6 and doing the things you are supposed to do. Here is our leaderboard after another week.
right, this one goes out to 8th graders. 8th graders, as you know, right now we have about 17 days until you are done with middle school forever. Here's what you need to do. 1, pass all of your classes, get everything in. Let's make sure we're getting promoted to high school. 2, we have 8th grade promotion coming up, and we're having 2 beautiful ceremonies on June 2nd. And we're going to have a big video production, and in that we're going to have pictures of all the 8th graders. You are welcome to send your pictures to us at this address. It's on the walls all over the hall. Find it if you want to send a beautiful selfie of yourself. Otherwise, we're going to be taking the photos we have of you. We need them by May 20th, and that's coming up quick. Today's the 12th, so it's less than 8 days away. So take some good, cute pictures, get them sent to us, so we can have a wonderful promotion ceremony. Love you. Hey Vikings, it's Hawkins here. We are close to the end of the year, so I need you guys to vote on the superlatives. That is like the best of. For example, for the last 5 years, I have won most school spirit. So you are voting for teachers and you are voting for students. If you're a 6th grader, you're going to vote for all of your 6th graders. If you're a 7th grader, you're going to vote for all your 7th graders. You get how it works, right? 8th graders vote for 8th graders. And everybody gets to vote for their teachers. The voting ends next Friday on the 20th. So get your votes in, make your voice heard. Go Vikings.
Trainer has yearbooks again. To buy your yearbooks, it's only cost $10, and you can pay with Dodge or Don at the office. Don't miss out on your chance to get this great keepsake of this year at Trainer.
May 26th is an evening at Trainer.
It's a great night to show off all the hard work you've been doing this year at school.
Bring your family down to look at students' work, catch a performance by Trainer Orchestra, and celebrate the great things happening at Trainer.
Doors open at 5 p.m. and the concert starts at 6 p.m. We hope to see you there.
Hey, Miss Kirkwood.
Hello.
I got a question for you.
Yes, Mr. Nevins.
What kind of shoes do spies wear?
I don't know. What kind of shoes do spies wear?
Sneakers. Go Vikings.